Hi guys, welcome to a video that covers game 15 of the Kasparov vs Anand match in 1995, New York. Let me give you a brief recap of the games in the match. I started showing these games from the match some weeks ago, and this is game 15. From game 1 to game 8, there has been series of draws from the two players. In game 9, Vishwanathan Anand won the first game, making him the first winner. In game 10, Garry Kasparov equalized. In game 11, Garry Kasparov won the game, so making him the leader of the match. Game 12 was a draw. In game 13, Kasparov won. In game 14, Kasparov won. So far, we have Garry Kasparov winning 3 games. So he's 3 points higher than Vishwanathan Anand in this match. So this is game 15. Let's see what game 15 has to offer us. Game 15 starts with pawn to e4. By the way, in game 15, Vishwanathan Anand is playing the white pieces against Garry Kasparov, who is defending with the black pieces. He goes for pawn to e4, c5, knight to f3. Those of you who doesn't know the opening, when you see pawn to c5, this introduces the Sicilian defense. So, with the series of moves in the opening, we can now categorize the opening with a certain name as it narrows down in playing. So, with d6, we have the open Sicilian. Pawn to d4, pawn takes on d4, knight takes on d4, knight to f6. After knight to c3, defending that attacked pawn, g6. Now, g6 gives us an idea here. You see, g6 is played to vacate the g7 square, so the bishop can be played to g7. This setup is known as the dragon variation of the Sicilian defense. Bishop to e3, bishop to g7, f3, here black castles, the short side. Queen to d2, knight to c6, g4, bishop to e6. In this position, there is knight takes the bishop, pawn takes. See, we have 2 pawns on a particular file. This can be categorized as a weakness. So, in the game, what actually continued was long side castling. Vishwanathan Anand castles the long side. So, Garry took the knight on d4, bishop takes on d4, queen to e5. Queen to a5, supporting attacking the pawn twice, just supporting the bishop. So if bishop takes, knight takes, queen takes, that's a threat. What to do? We have to play king to b1 or pawn push to a3. Instead, we see king to b1. This is okay. Rook on f to c8, placing the rook here. a3 comes up. Now, what you need to understand in this position after rook on f to c8 is this. When I look at this position, if a move like this comes up, let's say a random move like pawn to h4. No. What's happened if rook takes knight? What can you see? If rook takes knight, either bishop takes or queen. Let's go with the bishop. Then you see this move. Check. King goes in. Queen to e1 is checkmate. This idea is on the board. So after this move, you have to think deep. Vishwanathan Anand saw this concept. Immediately he played a3. You see? Very understanding. And these are we learn from Grandmaster's game. You try to analyze what they were thinking before they made their move. You think deep. Here, rook on a to b8 comes in. Knight to d5. Queen takes on d2. Rook takes on d2. Knight takes on d5. Bishop takes the bishop on g7. After knight to e3, the both players agree to a draw. So, in summary, game 15 ended in a draw. Thank you for watching this video. Watch out for game 16.